Hell, I want to see this. Hello, hello everybody. YouTube, TikTok. My name is Debbie. As y'all can see, y'all um, see me do whatever y'all want to call little reels and all that stuff, videos, whatever. So today, this is basically I'm about to tell my truth, my side of the story, since everybody wants to assume about me. I'm 41. I have 3 kids, single mother, 25, 18, and 16. Um, Basically, most of my life, I have been the black sheep of my family since I can remember. But anyway, I don't want to start right there. The earliest I can remember being different is probably the age of 5. I don't remember anything before 5 years old. Um, I came from a family of my parents were married until I was the age of 12. They got divorced when I was 12. My father, he was an alcoholic, and he was on crack cocaine for probably still is. Just telling the truth. Um, October 10th of this year, I have been sober a whole year from alcohol. I have never been on hard narcotics, but you'll find as I go deeper into my story and my truth, um, my family members will have spread a lot of rumors about me, just trying to assassinate my character. Um, for what reason? I have done nothing to these people. Um, as of June of this year, 2023, I have not spoken to any of my siblings. I'm the third child of four, 3 girls, 1 boy. My mother passed in 2019. We didn't have, I'll get into that later. We didn't have the best relationship um, throughout my whole life. Um, I've seen drug abuse, I've seen domestic violence, I've seen, I am not accepting anything right now. I just want to get this out because I'm so nervous. But yeah, I don't like telling my business to people. I'm a private person. So, but anyway, so just to get back on track, um, I've been different since I was little. Um, I had a lot of stuff that I've seen. It comes to me in dreams. I just know how. I just know things that I shouldn't. I mean, but I'm gonna go back to that in a little bit. Um, just a little about what started all this because I have distanced myself from my family, and the reason was because I felt like um, I've been held back my whole life because of them. And the reason I say that is because everything that I have attempted to do, said, or even just the way my appearance was never good enough for them. I was raised like we were raised. Children are seen, not heard. So I was heavily afraid of my parents, not in that they were abusive, but that's another part of the story that'll come in later. But I'm trying to free myself from this family, and it seems like it doesn't work. For some reason, they just feel like they can tell me what to do with my life. I'm, as I said before, I'm 41 years old. Um, I just don't want to leave this earth and not achieve anything. Um, and not leave a legacy for my kids, or just to have them to have something that to be proud of me for. My alcoholism had nothing to do with my kids. Um, it was a coping mechanism a bad one that I used to deal with my family relationships, um, abuse that I suffered throughout my life. Um, but just to touch a little bit on that, um, I was I throughout my whole life I've had these reoccurring dreams, and it was about family members, and they were male family members, and in my dreams I was like, why am I having intercourse with these family members? Not putting it two and two together. Um, this is how brainwashed I feel I've been. Um, it's it was so vivid that I didn't know if that it was real, if it had happened, or if it hadn't happened. So I will not be saying anybody's names on here because I'm still um, dealing with that. So I've healed, but there's still parts that I need to work on. Um, what else? And it's just been like the past since, let me see, since I came back in 2017 to my home state of Maryland, Germantown area. Um, but I moved to Silver Spring area with my dad because I was homeless for a whole year in Durham, North Carolina, like homeless. My kids went to my eldest sister's house while I was homeless. No help, no help from them or nothing. Um, so when but I got in trouble prior to being homeless for the first time at 32 years old, at 32 years of age. It was an embezzlement charge, um, which is a misdemeanor on my record. This happened in 2015. I have not been in trouble since. Um, Basically, the reason I'm making this stream is because everybody seems to know me better than I know myself, um, and everybody I have always been a loyal person to everybody. And there's not one person that can say that I've talked bad about them, that I did not offer help, that I have not been a friend to them, a sister, whatever you want to call it. But they seem to think that it's funny to dabble in magic that they don't even understand. My family, like, I've learned that my family comes from a very long line of some very, very high ranking spiritual people. Um, I haven't gotten off the full grasp of everything. So I don't want to say something that is wrong. So I will not get too deep into that. But I will say is that a lot of people have been using magic on me. For what reason? I don't know. I don't bother anybody. I mind my business, take care of my kids. Well, they're not kids anymore, but you know what I mean. My baby, it will be 17. So, and I just don't understand. I'm just minding my damn business. So I don't know why everybody seem like they need to get a life. That's what I want to say. They need to get a life. They need to find something else to do and somebody else to play with. Um, because this, like, I'm trying to be better for myself and for my kids because my whole life I have taken care. I've worked since I was 15. I've taken care of my children by myself, literally. I've had to, everything that any of my family has done for me, I had to pay them to do. Um, they did not just do it out the kindness of their hearts. They will not um, take accountability for their part of their play. I mean, yeah, I made some irrash decisions and choices, but that's part of life. That's part of becoming an adult. That's part of growing up. What else you want me to say about it? Um, Everybody got choices that they make, and if you make unwise choices, you get consequences that's behind it. I took my consequences. And still to this day, I'm still trying to get back up on my feet. Um, but it seems like everybody that I thought that was in my circle that was supposed to be down, as they say, or loyal, whatever you want to call it, I don't trust nobody. Um, I just want people to leave me alone because I don't even bother people. I don't do magic. I don't need to do spell work on anybody. Um, this is me every day. This is who I am. Um, I don't know what else to say. I don't bother people. They tend to come towards me with negativity. I don't know why. Um, they say my bounce back game is tight. It's called work ethic. It's called ain't nobody gonna take care of your ass. Get up and go do it. Um, Other than that, I mean, I've not to go too deep into it, but I've had a life like I've been the R word more than once. Um, I told y'all I'm a recovering alcoholic. Other than that, I just want to live my life and raise my kids and maybe see some grandkids in like 20 years. 20 years. Um, hopefully meet somebody that I can mesh with that isn't on some BS, because I've oh yeah, let me just backpedal a little bit. So as y'all can see on the readings, the tarot readings and stuff like that. So as they say, I don't know, I've been cursed or something from a young age. So they say that I have a direct connection with the creator. Um, I haven't I still have vivid dreams, but I haven't really seen anything. I know that I am not Christian. I do know there is one God. I know that my belief is not everybody else's belief. I'm not trying to put that on to anybody else. It's just like, I really, like, people just need to mind their business. Like, whatever gets you through the day or through your trials and tribulations, or whatever helps you get through what you need to get through, that's what you need to stick to. Um, I've been bullied. I've been since elementary school, all the way through to high school when I dropped out when I had my oldest at 15. Um, I just never fit in anywhere. So I'm an introvert. I keep to myself. I mind my business and I do what I please. Um, People don't like that. My family members don't like that. Oh well. Um, I don't have nothing to say. I'm not bad mouthing nobody on here. I don't care to get down like that. That's not me. Um, like I said, I just want people to leave me alone. I have done nothing to y'all, and I've lost my mom in 2019. 2020 was the last time I seen my oldest child's father. In 2021, well, let me skip to 2022. In 2022, I lost my two youngest kids' father to complications of diabetes and renal failure. Um, we were together for like 10 years, and then he was in the streets. He was on drugs real bad. Um, we had a toxic, abusive relationship. In the beginning, it was good. I mean, it was really good. That was one of the two that I really was in love with him, and he just couldn't get it right. And God rest his soul, he on the other side. Um, Now, the oldest child's father, that one, he the same thing. He the same thing. He on drugs. I think somebody don't know. He a thief. I've been through hell with this man, but I still, anytime he called, I was there for him. I didn't judge him. We went back and forth. We said words. We've had words um, with each other. He said some shit. I said some shit. Well, what the hell? Um, but this, so let me just tell you. So when I found out my two youngest kids' father had passed, it was on my only brother, his birthday of 2022. So when we went to go view his viewing, because he was cremated. And then we went to his people's house. So for the weekend. So when we came back on Sunday, I had checked the mail at where I was staying at, not this place, the other place. And I had gotten a letter from child support. I said, okay, he did. Why am I getting a letter from child support? My oldest was way past 21. And the two youngest, their father never paid child support for them. He damn near never helped me. So when I opened it and I read the letter, I was like, what the hell? It said, your case is being closed due to the fact that such and such is deceased. I said, damn, both of them dead. But something in me was like, this motherfucker ain't dead. But I couldn't put my finger on it. And I didn't know for sure because mind you, I had to reopen all my chakras. And so fast forward this is in 2022. This is the beginning of 2022 in January. So then months pass. And I'm like, something don't seem right. Like I knew the last time that I seen him was in 2020 and he just didn't look right. He was like out there in the streets and he was in the streets. And then so he came like prior to the last time him leaving, he had came and stayed with me for I think like 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks. And so I got him back to health and got his weight back up and we talked, we chilled, whatever. And then we never, not, I've been dealing with him since, I think it was like 1994. Yeah, 1994. Our child will be 26 in February. I don't know his family, don't want to know them. They don't like me. They never met me, so I don't know how they don't like me, but I don't give a damn. Um, but the drama that he is in don't have shit to do with me. I don't know nothing about nothing. Whatever scheme him and his wife that he left my house, left me to go be with, I don't have shit to do with that. I was in a deep, like I lost one of my closest best cousins. He was killed um, at his sister's house. And I lost my mom in 2019. He was killed in 2021. My two youngest kids' father was passed in 2022 or January. That same month, I got a letter. Hello. Hello. Yes. Because I'm doing something. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, I'm in the middle of something. I don't even know how to do all this. But can y'all like go out so I can finish my live real quick and then I will y'all can come back later, a little bit later. Okay. Thank you. Can you go out of it? Thank, thank you. Can you go out of it?
Where are you from?
I'm from the United States.
What?
The United States of America.
United States of
Hmm. But can you go out? I need to finish this live, and I will have people come back in. I didn't want to be rude for the second time. Like, I'm going out. Okay, so I had to end TikTok's live because people just don't understand, and I don't want to be rude. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Um, so yeah, I had a whole. It's been a whole lot of death around me. Um, and it sent me into excuse me, it sent me into a very deep, dark depression that I was in. When I went to rehab in October of 2022, I was weighing 425 pounds. I was way overweight, way more than what I am now. Um, I just, it put me in a place of where I didn't even want to be on this earth anymore. I didn't want to. Um, I just didn't want to deal with anybody. I didn't even want to deal with my own self. Um, and and the reason why I never succeeded in um, doing the S was because my eldest child, like I was literally drinking myself to death. But my eldest child wrote me a letter, and that letter crushed my whole soul. But it was the truth, and so I just had I just had to get. That was a push that helped me get sober, and so I'm just sober here today, minding my business, making sure people leave me alone, and I stay out of trouble. Don't be in nobody business. I don't hang out with nobody. Um, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to talk about. I just hope that um, whoever does watch this and see this, that if you suffer with self-esteem, um, self-image, um, insecurities, don't worry about it. Like, don't let nobody tell you that you aren't worth it, that you aren't worthy, that you don't let them make you think less of yourself or that you can't accomplish anything, because everybody has their own brain, their own ways of coping with things. And please find a healthy way of dealing with your insecurities, coping with things. Don't run to alcohol and drugs. I've lost 20 plus years on dealing with alcohol, trying instead of speaking up to people that are around me, or standing up for myself and not putting boundaries down for people. Um, it has it's I'm 41 years old and I'm just now setting these boundaries. Self-explanatory. Don't need any more said about that. Um, but yeah, I don't know these people that are sending me all this back to the black magic and stuff. All this started because of one guy that he he chose, like I was talking to him, and he chose to um, do some black magic on me, and he went to a reader. Before then, I didn't even um, watch tarot readings. I didn't watch none of that stuff, and I don't even remember how I found out uh, that he did that. But I felt somewhere it just. I guess it was my intuition and just told me like something wasn't right with him, and so because he would never give me, if you trying, and please tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, if you're trying to court me or trying to get to know me and we trying to date or whatever it may, so be it. If you don't never give me your phone number, isn't that kind of fishy? Isn't that kind of suspect? And you only want to talk to me on Messenger? Nah, that don't sound right. So yeah, and so I found out that so when I didn't meet up with him one night, and this motherfucker, I ain't never met him, not face to face. We talked over Facebook Messenger plenty of times, but I never met him face to face. And it was like he only wanted to meet with me at night, like I was some whore or something. And and I was like, mm-mm. He want. I know what he want. Ain't nobody dumb. But anyway, then so I went to it was my nephew's birthday, and so I was in my sister's house, and he had messaging me. It was like midnight, like after midnight, and he wanted me to come out to meet him to go half on a hotel. I know what you want. No, I said. First of all, I had smoked me some trees, and so I was like, no. And then he gonna text me back. He disappointed in me. Excuse me. How are you disappointed in me, sir? You don't even know me. You don't know nothing about me. But what I've told you, and in the few conversations that we had together. So he didn't like that. So he went and had a reading done on me and found out my lineage and um, some stuff. And ever since then, these motherfuckers been doing magic on me. Like, leave me alone. Like, get it together. Leave me alone. I don't bother people. Um, so yeah, him and then he went and messed with. He went and messed with this girl that got pregnant, which he can't even have no kids. She got pregnant by somebody else, and he ended up thinking the baby was his, signed the birth certificate, and now he's stuck with that baby. The baby is the only innocent party in this whole equation. So I have no sympathy or empathy for nothing that's going on. because they put me involved in stuff that don't have nothing to do with me. I've been over here on this side minding my business, and I don't have anything to do with nothing. So yeah, but I'm gonna end it here, y'all. Y'all stay blessed and stay prayed up out here. This world ain't no joke. Y'all be easy.